Well, here's the women's doubles draw as it stands. And this is section 1 up at the top. The winner of this match will play Talentina from Malaysia or Tengen Yang from Chinese Taipei. 3 Chinese Taipei pairs in the quarterfinals, as you can see. And that other 2 berths, Zhong and Kim against Suin Lin, or Li and Shin against Xie and Hung.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome players. 한개 백하나 이소희, 백하나 이소희,
So a big round of applause for Baek and Lee So-hee. Against the Chinese pair, Li Jing and Luo Zumin. Well, 2 pairs that have never met before. There's confirmation of it. In fact, no, I stand corrected. They did meet at the Badminton Asian Championships. That was one, I think, back in 2023. In fact, I watched that. 3-game win for Baek and Lee So-hee. Have turned into one of the most productive partnerships on the women's doubles scene. Last year, they were quarterfinalists. They kicked off their post-Olympics run, which was a quarterfinal, by the way, with a runner-up position in Japan last week. They also made quarterfinals at the French Open. They won the Indonesian Open and Badminton Asia champions, plus All England champions, and 3rd at the India Open and the Malaysia Open. Baek are still 23 years old and just hanging around that world number 2, world number 3 position. And if you think about it, with Chen and Jia being the, well, now the, I guess, defunct pair of Chen Xinchen and Xia Yifan being number 1, so far ahead, that's a very good performance. And Lee So-hee's now 30 years old. She's the experienced part of the partnership. They have great communication. They play very explosive as well. And this, their 9th quarterfinal. Those were their tournament results. Just a bye in round 1, and then Go Peki and Teo Mei Sing from Malaysia in 33 minutes. So 9th quarterfinal, and looking for their 7th semi-final from that. That's an amazing return. Now, Li Yijing is 22 years old. It's a very new partnership. Yijing and Zumin didn't play last year. Quarterfinalists at the Indonesian Open, the Malaysian Masters, the Thai Open. They also won the German Open and 2nd at the Thai Masters. And there's a 22-year-old partner, Lo Zhumin. So they're currently peaking at 19. Not much is known about them, but of course they are quality to have already picked up those results so far. And they also received a bye. Corbett and Lee from the United States of America in straight games was their only match so far this week. A 6th quarterfinal for them. Like Priya Durasinger in the umpire chair is going to be watching that. Huang Qinwei in the service judge position. From those 6 quarterfinals, this would be a 3rd semi-final that they are looking for. So a 50% conversion rate from quarters to semis, but 9 finals, 9 quarterfinals to 7 semi-finals. That is an incredible record for Baek and Lee So-hee, and that's why they are going to be the undoubted favorites here.
Ready? Ready? Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Baek Hana and Lee So-yi, Korea. And on my left, Lu Yo-Shi-min, Lee Jin-min, China. Baek Hana to serve to Lee Ji-jing. Low ball, play.
So Baek Hana to get us underway. And it's an easy first point for them as it drops into front court. Well, they had to work for it, and they're still working for it. But Baek and Lee soaking up the pressure right now, looking for the attack. And it doesn't come.
Over. 1-0.
코트에서는 한국의 이유림, 신승찬 선수와 대만의 시페이샹, 황은수 선수의 여자 복식 8강 경기가 이랬습니다.
Emphatic, definitive from Lee So-hee.
Service over.
Score number 3,
2,
women's double,
1.
quarterfinal, match number 28, 이유림, 신승찬, Korea. Hae-shang, Hong In-soo, Chinese Taipei. Umpire, Kang Shi-bin, China. Service judge, CHN, Korea.
Well, Lee So-hee looking to get on the attack at the earliest possible opportunity. That's not just for this game, that's effectively how their partnership works. 3-1 up.
1.
Baek Hana taking over at the back. Great rotation. So important to have that rotation.
Service over. 2, 3.
For court coverage, especially. Nice pick up by Lee So-hee. Good defense. Lee and Liu looking to push forward. It's a great rotation from the China pair. Well, they're certainly giving as good as they get right now, but just perhaps it's their youth, perhaps it's inexperience. Unforced error count.
2.
Rising a little for Lee and Liu. Straight down the middle. Blind spot
Service over.
found between Baek and Lee.
3, 4.
Well, talking of Korean prospects, it's the Korea Open as we get through another one of these wonderful points. Kim Ga-eun, as you just saw, made it to the semi-finals. Sim Yoo-jin on court 2 lost the first game to Yo Jae-min, won the second, and is 13-4 up in the third. So that all-Korean final future might just still be on the cards. Lee So-hee pounding away from the back, moves forward, just couldn't connect on the last.
5-4. Quick one.
Great shot there of just seeing how that rhythm changes. That was the longest rally of the match, 34 shots. That's a stat that we haven't seen very much of today. Most of the matches on court 1 have been short, sharp, and decisive. Not really getting into longer rallies, especially not the doubles that we watched to kick off the
6
order of play.
4.
So Lee and Liu have taken the lead here. And they're pressuring well. 7-4.
7-4.
Nice interception there by Baek. Just shifted the point of attack.
5-7.
Oh, wonderful deception.
6.
Played to perfection. And I can confirm now that Sim Yoo-jin has in fact won that quarterfinal. So 2 Korean players on either side of the semi-final draw. One person that's going to be happy is Sung Ji-hyun, the national singles coach. Of course, the fans are going to be over the moon with that. Oh, both of them missed it. How did that happen?
Service over. 8-6. Quick one. Quickly.
Well, not surprising, the towel down. As I said, slightly different conditions here in Mokpo. A little bit warmer. All the players and pairs have had to deal with that for the last 3.5 days.
9-6.
Well, after a good start, Baek and Lee are now trailing.
Out. Service over. 7-9.
straight down the middle. Well, seen by Lee So-hee.
10, 7.
I think that went long though.
Court number 2, quarterfinal of women's single, match number 28. Qualifying Sudirman, Thailand. Wang Ji, China. Umpire, Kang Eun-hye, Korea.
Look at that pressure
11, 7, interval.
from Zoom in. So 11-7 at the break.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Coach, return to your chair. Players back on court. Seven, play. Bye.
Well, if it comes back that high, there's only one outcome. Baek now reminded her opponents of that. That's too high. That's only about a foot over the net. But that is, in today's circumstances, an absolute put away. Got to keep it flatter than that. Well left by Baek.
9-11.
Well, Lee and Yu are very much a new commodity on the women's doubles scene.
Lee, there is no need to look at you. You have to get ready. No need.
And as you can see there, they're still learning little bits about the protocol from the umpires. Now, Baek and Lee I've seen for a good couple of years now, since 2022, in fact, the Badminton Asian Championships. They've only got stronger and stronger. In that time, they have risen to some incredible heights. Absolute shoe-in for the World Tour finals. Not just last year, but this year as well.
10-11.
And they certainly know how to turn around a deficit, which is what they're showing us at this moment. Good variation from So-hee at the back. Does enough to force a mistake.
11 all. Change.
Eleven all. That's in.
Service over. 12-11.
Oh, nice push in there by Li Yijing.
13-11.
In fact, I think that will zoom in. Yes, it was.
Fault. 14-11.
Well, combination of winners and faults. And they've raced off from 11-11 to another 3-point lead. Late take there by Yijing. Recovers well, back in position. Too long.
Service over. 12-14.
Good pressure there from Sudirman.
15-12.
I said it before, I'm going to say it again. They're giving as good as they get. And they are certainly good value for this lead. Lee So-hee and Baek are looking a little bit out of breath. They've had to work for every single point. And Baek emphatically grounds that.
Service over. 13-15.
Nice touch in by So-hee, but there's nothing they can do about that shot sailing into the corner.
16,
so that 3-point lead untouched.
Fault.
One was faulted before that winner.
Service over.
Really didn't need that extra shot.
16.
Said it. If it comes back that high into her hitting zone, then that's on the ground. Just give her the point. So 1 point in it. Fascinating contest so far.
16 all.
Just as an overview, looking at the quality that we've seen on quarterfinals Friday here at the Career Open, just mouth-watering situation for the semi-finals on Saturday tomorrow. Especially with some of the matchups. It's obvious that there were a lot of high-profile withdrawals from the Japan Open last week. That was the first tournament after the Olympic period, Olympic cycle. And there are a few withdrawals this week, but a lot more players have filtered into the draw. And you'll be seeing that at the Hong Kong Open and the China Open as well. That I'm sure the China Open, the next Super 1000, that's going to be pretty much a full roster of players. I know a lot of the Olympians are targeting their return for one of those two Opens. But getting back into the swing of things on the HSBC BWF World Tour, which means fantastic action. Great drop in there from Sudirman.
Service over.
17 all. It's ebbed, it's flowed.
Return the shuttle.
Tables have turned.
Nothing is there.
Oh, Lee, he saw something there. But like Priya, there is Singh up. It's confirmed.
Ready to receive.
There is nothing there. He's actually in a higher position. That's higher ground. So he's probably got the right call there. Actually, doesn't matter if he's probably got the right call. He's the umpire, so he's got the right call. So, 17 all. And this game balanced perfectly. Late take from Baek. Looking for a way through. They're knocking on the door, Baekini. She had to really think of that. Which grip to use.
Service over.
You can see the exertion on her face.
17.
Had to be careful on the kill. I've said it so many times before, the art of closing out games is completely different. It's a learned skill. A little bit different from how you got there. Got to be a little bit more aggressive. And they're doing that well. 19-17.
17. Quick towel, okay.
By no means has this been a walk in the park for the number 2 seeds. All number 2s, I should say. And the number 1 seeds this week.
And Luo back on court.
Have to be careful here. Baek picking up where Lee So-hee couldn't find the shot. Great rotation, but it causes default.
Service over. 18, 19.
Well, Lee So-hee needed to get into position. In the end, both of them had a crack at it. What a rally. Oh. So he slows it down from the back. Once again, they're knocking on the door. But it's just so difficult to find that attacking angle, that piece of open court to aim for. Mistake in the end from Sudirman.
Service over. 20, game point 18.
So 2 game points in an opening game that has taken 24 minutes.
Quickly. Back on court. You have to come together. Back on court.
I'll zoom in with a tentative look at her player's box before she returns back on court. Absolutely fascinating matchup so far.
Baek.
Here we go. So 21-18, a little bit more of a slog than they would have expected.
And Lee So-hee, 21-18.
Baek and Lee So-hee, 1 foot in the semi-finals.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Coach WHN. Players back on court. Players back on court. Back on court. It's already announced.
A lot of reminders to get back on court. Certainly was a physically taxing first game
Change.
for all 4 players. Change of ends, and we're on
Second game.
with game 2.
Love all. Play. One love. Service over. 1 all.
Good opening exchange.
Service over. 2, 1.
So he with a drop into front court. That gives them the 2-1 lead. If that first game is anything to go by, there's a lot more badminton to be played.
No need to look at you. You are looking pretty. This is the last time. Next time I will give the point.
Well, she didn't listen the first time, and there's a warning looming if she does it again. It's about getting ready quicker and not looking at a partner.
Service over. 2 all.
Very deep serve, and that's in.
3, 2.
Well, bright start from Baek and Lee, but they find themselves 4-2 down. And that's out. So he urging calm. Can't get above themselves. So he straight onto the attack. Yi Jing just trying to keep the play open. And the roar from the Korean fans lets you know how that point went.
3-5.
Even though they're trailing, the crowd still fully supporting them. Power and more power from mid-court from Lee and Liu.
6-3.
6-3. They know what they need to do in the second game. We're wasting absolutely no time in getting to the job at hand. Wow, Baek Harnar's movement in this point was really something special. Front to back, left to right.
4-6.
They clawed back a deficit the first game. Looks like they want to get that done even earlier in the second. Play is so flat and fast that the drift is going to be insignificant. Big hit from Sudirman.
Service over. 7-4.
Baek shifts to the left. So he also fires into the left.
Service over. 5-7.
Good defense, but couldn't keep it out for too long.
Service over.
Yi Jing firing right down the middle.
5. Quick one. Quick down looking.
Umpire, like Priya do, allowing some quick towel downs.
Players back on court. Bye back on court.
Well, for all the effort, still 3 points back. Are they going to hijack this second game the same manner they did the first? Baek and Lee. Miss it by Sudirman. It was out of position.
Service over.
It's preyed upon
6.
on the return.
8.
Lee So-hee with the final shot.
Service over. 9-6.
Just long.
10-6. Service over. 7-10.
Well, it's looking increasingly likely that Lee and Liu are going to be going in to the mid-game interval ahead, but not far ahead. So the opportunity to snatch this second game still very much in the hands of the world number 2 pair. Once again, putting a lot of pressure on. Well, both pairs taking a bit of a rest. Certainly has been long and trying conditions for them. That goes out in the end.
9-10.
Lee So-hee, as you can see, is being pushed. 76-shot rally. She needs to take a breather after that.
Bye. Quick towel. Keep the shuttle.
Well, that's very understanding of the umpire. Give these towel downs after the long rallies.
Players back on court.
1 point between them now.
Lee, lower back on court. Lee, back on court. Bye.
Nice drop in from Lee So-hee. 10-all. So they've bridged the gap a little bit earlier in the second game. But it has not been easy. now from Lee So-hee. Always looking for that downward angle. Baek with a very ambitious backhand.
11-10 interval.
So they finally do get in for the interval, and it's just that 1 point lead, 11-10. So Baek and Lee still in a very good position here, being 1 game up.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Players back on court. Coach, return to your chair. Coach, return to your chair. Coach, return to your chair. Players back on court. Lee and Luo back on court. Eleven, 10, play.
Well, the pressure's on, and it's on the China pair.
11 all.
They might be tied up at 11, but that's just not good enough right now if you're 1 game down against Baek and Lee. They were ahead all the way to the end of that first game before Baek and Lee hijacked it, snatched it from their grasp. And it looks like that's their game plan for the second as well. So it is imperative that Li Yijing and Liu Zimin can pull out
12,
some
11.
kind of buffer or lead as soon as possible. And the chance of that just got a little bit further with Baek and Lee taking the lead.
Wide the court.
Well, that's very interesting. She's actually wringing the sweat out of her clothes by the looks of it. And that just goes to show you exactly how hot it is down there on court. Haven't seen that before. Not just, of course, the heat, these warmer temperatures here in Mokpo. I mean, on-court temperatures, not just around the ambient, but also very long rallies they've been playing. They're already at 43 minutes, and at 11-12 in the second, this is probably the longest match that we've seen in terms of rallies. Well, their gameplay is just so frenetic and fast that you can see how it's going to be a complete miss-hit from Bekana. I've never seen her do that before.
12 all.
She really didn't get a hold on that at all.
Change.
I think she was looking for a very delicate drop. Yeah, that's a cover your eyes moment. But as I was saying, I mean, their play is so frenetic and fast and explosive that if you do come across a pair that is essentially a brick wall, which is what Li Yijing and Oh Zoo-min are, then it comes down to physicality. And they are a very physical pair. It's another mammoth rally here. There was almost a score from Baek. Lee So-hee with some good defense. That's gone wide.
13-12 quickly.
Lee So-hee is now taking breaks after the end of every point.
Lee, keep the shuttle inside.
Fatigue might just be a factor.
Lee, low.
She still hasn't recovered from that point.
Back on court.
She's the oldest player on
Only quick turn.
court right now. In fact, two 22-year-old opponents and a 23-year-old partner. I wonder if it is the inevitable ravages of age being pushed at such a high limit. Still, she's a great contender,
No delays.
and I'm sure that she's going to see out the rest of this match. Absolutely no doubt about that. It's just the efficiency and the speed that she needs to be at, which might be a problem. That was a very good combination from them.
Service over.
13 all.
13 all.
Well, hats off to China pair for really giving their all in trying to win this second game. They firmly set out their stall as one which is going to see them playing out every rally right to the end.
14-13. Change. By change the shuttle.
She's tired, no doubt about it. Baek doing the legwork at the back, moves forward. Big stretch for Lee So-hee. Zoom in, found wanting mid-court.
13.
So first break in the points. Lee So-hee taking another break.
Spray. Spray.
And I think she's going to get a little bit more of a rest now, as it looks like Lee Yijing is calling for some medical attention. Yes, she is. There's a big smile on Lee So-hee's face. I think she was waiting for that break. Straight on with the ice pack. Now I think Lee Yijing has asked for magic spray on an ankle. Yep, definitely the shoes come off. Baek is also making the most of this break. There it is. As you can see, that looks like rehydration. Energy pack.
Lee, back on court.
Very trying conditions on courts.
By
It is just past midday, which means probably the hottest is going to get on court for these four ladies. Lee So-hee very, very relieved that she's taken an expanded break. That was looking like it was really taking the most out of her. They're 2 points up, and they are 6 points away from the semi-finals. So Yijing looks to be fixed up.
Lee Ying, back on court. Quickly. Yeah,
50 minutes on the clock.
Play.
Just an indicator of detailed and drawn out this match has been. Long rallies for every point. And here's another one. Nice drop in by
Service over.
Yi Jing.
14-15. Ready to receive?
Nice combination from the Koreans. Good variation of shots. Switch positions in the flat defense. Lee and Loh just looking for a way in. And it's a punishing rally. She finally finds a way through Yi Jing.
All. Nothing is there. Lee, back on court. You want to spray?
Oh, well, that's another medical call. Lee So-hee this time.
Change.
Highly taped up right knee.
Press back on court. Lee, by back on court. Lee Ying, back on court.
Well, all four players almost disregarding the umpire's repeated calls to get back on court.
Use your foot. Use your foot. Use your foot. Only one drop. Lee. Lee. Towel, towel. Put it from. No, only one drop.
Well, it looks very much like Lee So-hee would
Play.
have a much longer rest. Trying almost everything to stay off court. And she's back on now. 15 all. 6 points and they're through to the semi-finals. Can they push through? Of course, the same applies to their opponents, except that's just for winning a second game and forcing a third. Oh, costly mistake.
Service over. Wipe the court. Wipe the court. Line judge. Wipe the court. Thank you. Players back on court.
Well, a lull in play for about 5 minutes. This has been 1 point scored in that time. So back on court, looking like they're well rested. Oh, that's really wide from Baek.
Service over. 16 all.
16 all.
Change. Lee.
Well, it's another hard-fought rally. Unsurprisingly, Lee So-hee looking for the winner.
Service over.
She finds it.
17-16.
17-16. She's still not well rested. Look, she's taking another break.
Change.
Every point, you can see her out of breath and looking to get back some of that energy. Trying conditions on court for the 30-year-old. But very close now, 17-16. Mistake.
18-16.
So a 2-point buffer, this could be crucial. Just have to push through another 3 points. In terms of a scoring ratio, no matter how long the rallies have been, Baek and Lee have come out on top. Ultimately, Baek taking the lion's share here.
Service over. 17-18.
Service back with
Change.
Li Jing and zoom in.
Quick down, okay. Lee, don't do it. Quick down. Yeah, ask for a quick towel. Don't do it.
So the umpire concerned with the amount of sweat that's coming off Lee So-hee, and he's just reminded her it's better for her to get a quick towel and ask for it than to lead to a growing moisture situation on their side of the court. Great from Lee So-hee into the corner. 19-17.
19-17.
Well, now it's a question of Li Jing and Roh Joo-min not making any mistakes. Once again, it's fallen their way.
20,
so after 1 hour in court, 3
17.
match points. Things looking decidedly bleak for Li Jing and Roh Joo-min. No mistakes allowed. And that's the mistake. Well, it's been a huge match for them, but they're through to the semi-finals. A 1-hour match, straight games win. But 60 minutes on court in some very hot temperatures. But they've done it. And it is an 8th semi-final from 10 quarterfinals this year for Baek and Lee So-hee. Absolute relief on Lee So-hee's face. She can't believe it. Well, Lee, you're going to have to get yourselves ready for tomorrow. But she managed to get them through. So there's confirmation of it, 21-18, 21-17, 60 minutes. And Baek and Lee So-hee through to the semi-finals.
Hello and a very, very good afternoon to you from Mokpo, the southwest of Korea. This is the HSBC BWF Korea Open 2024, a Super 500 tournament held for the first time here in Mokpo.